Get the fuck down! Get the fuck down from there!
The KV-220 is a Tier 3, 5.3 Russian premium heavy, which can be summed up in one clip.
Damn! That shit good!
From a glance, the KV-220 appears incredibly overpowered. When compared to its most direct rival, the Tiger I, the KV-220 has better side armor, a better power to weight ratio, more explosive filler, a slightly higher velocity gun, an extra crew member, and a lower battle rating. On the other hand, the Tiger has better turret armor, a higher top speed, neutral traverse, higher penetration, and better gun depression. On top of that, the Tiger also weighs less and has a lower profile. The two tanks have very similar gun handling. They both reload and traverse in the same amount of time. However, the Panzer Grenadier 39s have more penetration with less HE filler, while the BR-365A has less penetration with more HE filler. The most controversial thing about this tank is its battle rating. In my opinion, the KV-220 is fine at 5.3. The problem lies with BR compression. If you don't get where I'm going with this, allow me to illustrate it for you. The KV-220 clubs 4.3s, does fine against 5.3s, and does mediocre against 6.3 tanks, specifically the Centurion, Tiger II Porsche, and Jagd Panther. Even if the KV-220 is angled, these tanks can, for the most part, still penetrate the KV-220's armor. This problem gets exponentially worse if you bump the KV-220 up to 5.7. Here, it will face tanks it has no hope in hell of competing against, such as the Tiger II Henschel, the Ferdinand, the Knaven, the Tortoise, the T-29, the M46, Tiger, and especially the fucking STRV-81. All of these problems would be fixed if the tank BRs went to 10.0, even to 9.0, giving Gaijin more space to spread out the tanks and make it so every tank can compete with anything in a plus or minus 1.0 BR range. Regardless, let's get into the review. The KV-220 is a very interesting and unique tank to play. The hull of this tank is simply amazing. It has 100mm of frontal armor and 100mm of side armor, making it invulnerable to anything it faces, except for maybe the 6.3 tanks mentioned earlier. The turret is the main problem with the KV-220. The mantlet is very weak, being only 90mm thick. The turret ring is also pretty fucking awful. Due to the fact that it is a circle, it effectively unangles your armor if your hull is angled. Any shot coming in can hit that turret ring and either kill everyone in the turret or detonate the ammo rack below the turret. To counter this, play the tank in closed quarters. Angle your tank at around a 45-degree angle and charge. Most tanks at that BR range can't line up shots fast enough to hit your weak spots, or they simply don't know what the KV-220's weak spots are, considering it is a somewhat rare sight. Most people just dunk their shot into your angled hull and proceed to rant and chat about how hot the KV-220 is. Allow me to demonstrate. I wouldn't suggest pushing too aggressively, because this tank's awful turret traverse, coupled with its awful hull traverse, makes it very slow to react to tanks that could easily fuck you up. In my opinion, you should only push tanks in a scenario where you are going to walk away alive. Fast tanks like the Comet or Hellcat can easily flank around you and punish you if you make mistakes. Once you get into a game, load 75 rounds of BR-365A. This will empty the ammo rack in the back of the turret, increasing your survivability. For your crew skills, start off with weapon reloading to get your reload down to 7.9 seconds, and leadership to boost the skills of your crew members. Next, work on targeting and range finding to shoot more accurately. After that, go for tank driving, because the hull traverse is already fucking awful, and keen vision to spot shit easier. When you're done with all that, do whatever the fuck you please. Now that you know how to play the KV-220, get out there and send some nerds to the gulag.